I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my snapshot overview for you, Scorpio, for the week of March the 30th. Now, there's a lot going on this week. We've got a lunar eclipse at the end of the week. It's in your solar 12th house, or the moon's in your solar 12th house, and the sun, because the lunar eclipse is a full moon intensified. I always find the full moon pretty intense anyway, and so you put it like an eclipse on that and it intensifies it more. um, so the sun is in your solar sixth house, so you want it, and there's a lot of activity in your sixth house, so let's talk about that in conjunction. Mercury moves into this area earlier in the week, the start of the week, and Mars moves out, so this like coming and going, so the energy is changing. This is the area of your chart where you need to get organized. It's also an area where it's good to focus on your health and well-being. Make sure in the mix of everything that's going on and you're trying to balance everything in your life, that's the one thing that doesn't fall to the bottom of the list. And I know it's difficult, and I'm a Capricorn. I'm always busy and struggling to keep it at the top of the list. So I'm really talking to myself here too, but it is so very important that it doesn't fall to the bottom of the list. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And it's all about organization. This area of your chart is about getting organized, having some systems, having some routine. Mercury coming in there is going to help you do that. And certainly Mercury does have, through the middle of the week, a nice favorable aspect with Saturn. Saturn's in your very next sign, so it's all about money, possessions, and so Mercury will help you sort of get organized in your day-to-day activity, plus get your finances and money sort of set and reorganized as well. So that's, all good. There is a very favorable aspect between the Sun and Jupiter. Now, Jupiter's sitting in your solar 10th house, all to do with your career. The Sun is in this area of organization and to do with your day-to-day work and activity. This is like a fabulous aspect. It's very optimistic. I mean, Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, abundance, luck, and things can really just come together in this area of your chart now. So it's very much about work this week. It's a lot about work, but we've got Venus and Mars. Now Mars just moved in your solar 7th house, so it's not all about work. You want to put some time aside for love as well. And with the Venus-Pluto aspect happening earlier in the week, it's like, you can just like fall madly, deeply in love and passionately in love, which is what you need, Scorpio. You're such a passionate, intense person that, if you don't have that extra sort of kick, and Pluto being your ruler and Mars being your co-ruler, and they're together with Venus, it's really a recipe for deep and loving, lasting love. But remember, what you first see with somebody is not always the full picture, okay? We all have our best side on at the start of the time when we meet the people, and then as time goes on we reveal a little bit more, but just enjoy. Now there is that lunar eclipse too, and that's right at the end of the week, so and the actual lunar eclipse, the moon is in your solar 12th house, so it's going to get you sort of thinking about who you are, where you are, and where you want to be, and it's highly intuitive position for you. So it's like, if it feels right, it is right. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not. Okay, so pay attention to it. Love and luck to you. Hope you have a fabulous week. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.